Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video on changing a rocket cover gasket. These rocket covers here. I'm just going to do this side for now, the other side will be the same. So yeah, I haven't sort of really seen much in the way of videos on YouTube for rocket cover gaskets, so I thought I'd whip one up. This is a Holden 308 5 litre. And these aftermarket rocket covers have a tendency of leaking, so I've got a new set of gaskets there. So yeah, I'm going to take this off, clean it all up, and yeah, set up the gaskets properly and see how we end up. Okay, the tools that we're going to need to do this, first off, an Allen key. Your bolts might vary to mine, so just work out which one you need. I need a caulking gun. That's the ultra blue that I use, which is like a gasket maker, or helps the gaskets as well. Some rag, scraper, some wax and grease remover. So yeah, that's pretty much sort of everything that I use. So that's all you guys are going to need. I'm certainly not a mechanic shop, so don't stress. First off, we're going to undo those bolts here, some more around. Pretty much, I think there's 6 on these. 6 each side, so you got that side, this side. So yeah, I won't film that. You'll know how to do that anti-clockwise. Just be careful not to drop them down or drop them down into the motor when you take the cover off. So yeah, I've dropped these on the ground a few times, but recovered them easily. But yeah, it's always good to hang on to them. Okay, we've got the rocket cover off. Here's the rocket cover here. This is the inside of it, obviously. This is the old gasket hanging up. This seems to be the corner here where it was leaking from, so we'll just leave that up there for now. Yeah, these are aftermarket rockers, lifters, so if yours don't have these, don't panic. Yeah, so what we're going to do is clean up all around these edges, a bit of wax and grease remover or a bit of metho, and yeah, clean it all up, and then yeah, we'll go on to the next step. Okay, just going to give these a bit of a clean. It's hard to do this one-handed, but you get the idea. I've already given it a wash with wax and grease remover, get rid of any old oil and rubbish. So yeah, as you can see, it's all pretty clean. A little bit of ultra blue there, but I'll scrape that off in a minute. All the way around, so it's nice and clean. Alright, so this is putting the ultra blue, this stuff, on here, and I've gone with a new lid, a new cap, so you only need a little bit. So you can just sort of squirt a little bit on as you go around. As you can tell, I'm not a professional, so you just sort of give it just a light go around. Just remember your gasket's going to sit on top of this, so it'll smear it down. This is just basically to hold the gasket in place. So like I said, you only need a little bit on there, just enough to seal it. A little bit more in this corner. A bit more around here. Don't be too worried about making a mess. You can always clean it up. Alright. I'll just clean up the bits that have gone inside the rocket cover. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we'll go on to the next step. Alright, so we've got the new gasket which was in the packet before. So on this rocket cover there's little cutouts there, 3 on each side. So you got your 3 little tabs here each side. So basically you just line that up as best you can. Make sure your bits go through your tabs. Might need to sort of stretch and move the gasket to suit. Okay, so we've got this side now. Ultra blue comes off pretty easy if you get it on your fingers, so don't stress. Alright, so basically what you want to do is put that gasket sort of where you want it. So some of them might pop out, so just make sure they're locked back in as you go. Make sure your holes are lined up. Yep. Oh, this side here wants to pop out all the time, so okay, so that's all set up, ready to bolt on. So what I'm going to do is leave that sit now, probably overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come out, put it on, and that gasket will be all sort of ready to seal again. So what I'll do when I go to put it on, I'll put another blue seal around this gasket, put it on, clamp it down, and it'll be all good. So that's pretty much it for now. So we'll catch you tomorrow for stage 2. We're on to the next stage now. So I'm just going to give this gasket just another light sort of go over, just to help it seal. These gaskets are normally pretty good, but I don't want to be sort of changing it again. So as you can see, you just go around sort of as even as you can. Alright, so like I said, it comes off your hands pretty easy. So basically, make sure all your tabs are still in. Yep. So I'm going to sneak around this side now and get rid of this old gasket. Okay, this is the part where you've got to use a bit of patience. Make sure it goes on nice and even. Make sure your bolt holes line up. That looks pretty good at the moment. Okay. So like I said, just be nice and patient with it. Yeah, bolts should go in with your fingers. If not, stick them in the end of your Allen key. Okay. Stick them through there. Make sure everything lines up. Sometimes these can be a little bit tricky to get in place, but like that. You just sort of move it around to suit. Remember, don't force these in. Once you find the hole properly, they'll thread in easy. So this one's threading in easy now, like so. So yeah, I won't video me putting the rest of them in, you know how to do it. So basically put them all in nice and tight. They don't have to be super duper tight, or you don't have to Loctite them in. Just tight enough so it's firm, and that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you very shortly. That's pretty much it, guys. Here you can sort of run a bit of wax and grease over your rocket cover, get any ultra blue off, a little bit up the back there that I've got to get off. So yeah, make sure you clean your tools, put them back where they go, and also if you've obviously had an oil leak at the back, to make sure you check your oil levels and top them up if needed. So thanks for watching, have a good day.